Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not a final rule, so it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble channel and you really want to see what's up. Okay. Thank you all for your support and your kindness. All contributions highly appreciated. Today we're doing a zodiac rune read for all fire sign zodiac placements, sun, moon, or rising. Okay. And the rune sign that we have is Sawilo. Sawilo. The rune symbol Sawilo for fire placements. Okay. Success, goals, achievement, honor, the life force, health. Okay. A time when people will be available for you for positive changes in your life, victory in health and success. Beautiful fire placements. So we know victory in your life, positive victory, health and success, and people will be there for you. What do fire signs need to know for their highest good? Okay. That's a wonderful card to start off with. All right. Lots of support and love for the fire signs. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to start off with that one because it came out first. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. First card we have here is the Six of Pentacles, and it's speaking exactly of with the rune symbol. Sawilo is speaking of that you will have a lot of support when it comes to success and victory fire placements. There will be a lot of people who want to support you. Maybe you are from maybe a family, or you've had experience with friends or associates who were maybe non-supportive, and Spirit is saying fire placements this time, in this moment, on your path, in your life, on your journey, there will be people to support you. Now, I'm not saying this is something that you need or is required in order for you to be happy or successful, but you are being prepared to embark on new energy. This is sort of similar to the air sign read that I was doing, but you will have people around you who are supportive. Maybe you're someone who had some kind of business or hobby. I see someone selling something. Maybe you sold food. Maybe you sold dinners. Okay. And maybe no one wanted to support what you were selling. Okay. Maybe you're a tattoo artist. Maybe you're a hairdresser, a nail tech. And maybe people around you were non-supportive. And usually that's really, common. It's not uncommon, collective. It's very common. When you're working on progress, those closest to you will not support you. And the reason is because your area of progress in your life sends a reflection to people, and it reminds them sometimes, not all the time, of areas in their life that they wish they would have worked on. So that's why people close to you are non-supportive. That's why people, maybe if you're on social media, they're likely to get behind a fake profile and maybe watch you, or and that's just an example, or like I said, I saw someone like cooking food. Maybe you're someone bakes good cakes and cookies. You're good in the kitchen. You know how to cook. You be chefing. Okay, your food is wonderful, and maybe your family and friends let you know how wonderful your food is when the holidays come, fire signs. But for some reason, when you started selling your cakes or selling your dinners, no one wanted to support you. You received support, but it came from outside, total strangers. And Spirit is saying that is a natural thing. So don't let it disturb you. Don't let it deter you. Let it, if that's a word, don't let it discourage you, but let it, motivate you to keep going. That is a natural thing. If you could talk to any celebrity that you admire, they would tell you that's a natural thing. Okay, so don't allow that to hinder you in your growth and your development. Because as I just said, I bet you they showed up every time you cooked at your house and ate everything you cooked. Possibly on the holidays, there were no leftovers. Okay. And so you send a reflection, fire signs, as you progress in life. Doesn't matter who you are or what it is. And these could even be people who you feel may have more money than you, a bigger house than you, more cars than you. They may be married, you may be single, but still, it still sends it an air of envy and jealousy. So people say, that's what I say, a lot of people out here faking, they pump faking, that they want to see people do well. They want to see people happy. But the moment someone that they know or close to them becomes successful or progress, it becomes a problem, not with you, but with them. Because it sends, we're mirrors. We are mirrors. We are all mirrors to each other. And we're supposed to be inspired when we witness or observe progress, whether we know the person or they're a stranger. But humankind is most likely to become envious or try to sabotage. And so you will receive support. And Cirilo is saying it clearly in this card. You will receive support, but it will be from people not related to you, strangers not related to you. And that is spirit. That is the ancestors. That is the universe orchestrating people to support you. So don't feel or think that you can't be successful, maybe because your family is not supportive, maybe because your friends are not supportive. No, there will be people to support you in your path. So whatever it is, fire sign, that you are doing, whether you are a hairdresser, a barber, whether you do tattoos, nails, a cook, whatever it is that you do, there will be people to support you. So you have to trust that the divine, that you have to trust that a higher power is always working for you. And that's how you stay motivated and empowered. Never mind the naysayers. You know, if they're not supporting you, let them be. Don't let it disturb your peace, okay? But there will be support. Yes, there will. Yes, there will, from total strangers, and it's going to shock you, okay? But Spirit is getting ready to show you, how, the universe works, how energy works. You're getting ready to see how it works. You're moving forward, fire signs, to, a smoother, calmer situation in your life where you can feel more secure. Maybe there is something that you want to work on, but you don't feel secure, or you're feeling non-supported, or maybe you've had people slandering your ideas. Know that you're supposed to be different. We are all individually, uniquely, divinely created, and you are supposed to be different. As I always say, if you like wearing polka dot and plaid together, you're supposed to do that. You're not supposed to look like and duplicate and imitate the lives of anyone else. You're supposed to be yourself. That is normal. Being authentic is a normal thing. Imitating and duplicating is the weird thing. Okay. So it's actually the reciprocal. Okay. So the next card we have here, fire placements here. We have temperance energy here. Okay. So this energy here is clearly taking all that you've experienced, all that you've been through, and harnessing it, for your highest good, and not being ashamed, of anything of the past, nor in the present, but actually they want you to keep a tunnel vision. There's a strong need for someone to keep a tunnel vision. There is something that you have goals that you have in mind, and it's possible, they are obtainable, but they're saying you have to keep a tunnel vision. Never mind who didn't support you in the past, because you're moving ahead and beyond them. You're going to a new space and a new place, and this is going to shift the way you think about yourself. And these people of the past, leave them where they are. And also, stop sharing your ideas with these people if they're not supportive of you. Stop sharing your ideas. You should never share your ideas, your next plan, your income, or what you're doing with your woman or your man. Okay? You should never share those things. Let people find out about what you're doing or building organically. That means not from you, but let them find out organically what you're doing or what you're building. But you don't have to announce it. Stay focused on what you're doing, and things will flow where they need to flow for you, okay, for you to move forward. So keep that fire ablazing for you, okay? And so the next card we have here is the Five of Wands, okay? So they want you to utilize your ambition, because there could be people whom you make them feel. Fire signs, you make people feel like they want to compete with you. And you could be saying, well, what am I doing? You're being yourself. You're being authentic. You're being yourself. And people are looking like, wow, I want to be authentic too. Well, just be you. Okay. Just be you. Okay. So there are people who want to compete with you, and you're not a competitor. You're simply, you're in your purpose and you're just being yourself. Okay. So whatever your hobby or your skill is, whatever this is, okay, now I'm picking up someone who's a phenomenal landscaper. There's something that you know how to do about landscaping. Maybe you're good with growing grass, settling soil. Maybe you're like an expertise when it comes to landscaping. Maybe you make flower beds. When it comes to needing the yard beautified, you're the person to go to. And maybe I'm also picking up someone who's made up their own remedies of how to make things grow and make the grass greener. And you edge a certain way. You know how to do different designs with the bushes. I'm seeing very beautiful landscaping work here. But either way, your work is phenomenal. And just because you have some haters on the line, that is proof and evidence, that you are doing wonderful. See, the goal is to fool you and make you feel disturbed to where you'll give up on your craft. That's the goal. That's the goal, is to make you feel like you're doing the wrong thing, or you shouldn't be here, or you're not a great landscaper, or no, you can't do nails. You don't do good tattoos. No, we don't like your food. We don't like your cakes. We don't. That's the goal. That's the goal of a hater. So once we know what they're doing, come on now, it can't work against you. Okay, you already know what kind of what tool they're using. So, and I just broke it down to you. So it can't be utilized against you. No weapon formed against the collective will ever prosper. It cannot be utilized, So, yeah. But see, it's all about staying focused and having a tunnel vision on yourself. And with the Page of Wands, you have chose to focus on yourself, even on the days that people said that you couldn't and you can, and you won't be this and you won't be that. Maybe these are people, this could be family as well and friends that have, that's confirmation with that belch there, that has observed you or witnessed you experiencing maybe hardships, whether this was financial, whether this was your love life, being displaced out of a home, maybe things just not panning out for you in different situations. They have watched. They have stood by and watched you go through these things, and they chose to measure you and try to define your character and define your future. But we know no one can determine who you are or where you're going, but you and the divine. And so the naysayers who are sitting on the sidelines, at this time, they are concerned. You have them wanting to be and do something different, but their actions aren't working, because one thing's for sure and two is for certain. Doesn't matter who you are, where you live, what kind of moisturizer you use. You have to make sure that your intentions are pure. Now, you can do what you want because we have free will, but you have to make sure the reason that you choose to start, begin, entangle, or involve yourself with any kind of person, place, or thing, that your intentions are pure, that you're not trying to compete, and this is competition, and you're not trying to say, ha ha, look at me, and make sure that it's something you're passionate about. Is this part of your path? Is this something you're doing to help others? Or are you doing this to prove a point? So what it is, they want to compete, but they can't compare, because no two humans are alike. As I just said, you may be someone who like to wear polka dot and plaid together, and that's perfectly fine. We're supposed to be different, and we're supposed to be unique. The thing is, you're choosing to stand in your authenticity, and they want to know, wow, the collective is being so real. They're not afraid to be themselves. They're so brave. They're so bold about how they move, and they're becoming successful. It looks like the fire signs are over here building. How are they doing that? How is it that they're standing in their authenticity and then they're becoming successful? It's got to be something to it. It's a spiritual connection. It's the spiritual connection. And that's when favor and opportunity presents itself. And because you have been preparing, you're ready. Opportunity knocks, you're ready. Now, not everything in these cups are for your highest good. You're not oblivious. You know what is for you and what isn't. But the opportunities are presented, but that is natural in life. We have to always be mindful and always utilize our wisdom as we move forward to make the right choices. And so you will know, what is for you and what isn't for you. You will move them to decide, and execute them as you should. But they want to know, how did you get all these options and opportunity? This is the same one who we thought would never be nothing. This is the same one who possibly dropped out of high school. This is the same one who possibly became a young teen parent. They had a baby before all the other siblings or all the other cousins. This is the same one who used to have a drinking habit. This is the same one who used to always get put out of their place. This is the same one who couldn't hold a job, that kind of energy. So that skill, that gift that you have, they cannot compete because they cannot compare because you were specially chosen to do and exercise this particular gift or skill, fire signs, and utilize it for your highest good. And it's going to make you very successful. You could end up owning your own salon or your own restaurant, or either way, you could end up owning your own landscaping business, whatever this is for you, your own barber shop, your own nail shop, okay? Your own bakery. Someone makes lovely cakes, beautiful cakes. Someone's into cake decor, cake decorating. Very fancy. So, okay, somebody know how to make a purse out of a cake. Okay, well, wait a minute now. Okay? And so this is what they are afraid of. This is what it is, okay? But they know they have to walk away. They know that the divine has their hand on you, and they know that, this is spiritual. So they may try, people may try and attempt, they may come with their little chatter, I just want to congratulate you. And this is the same person that was just throwing shade, and say nothing, stay silent, and just keep on moving. Leave them where they are because you're moving forward. You're moving forward to a calmer situation. You're moving forward to people who will support you, whether you're looking for it or not, okay? Who will be supportive, okay? Other entrepreneurs, other people who have no reason to be envious or jealous, but it's going to come from outside. This is for somebody specifically. It's going to come from outside of the friend group or your family circle. Somebody needs to hear this. Somebody is feeling like giving up on something, and your ancestors really don't want you giving up. They're telling you to fight the good fight. Don't throw in the towel. The goal is to make you give up. That's what they want. So be patient, take a break when you need to, but don't give up. Doesn't matter how you feel about what you have going on, don't give up. Don't give up. Trouble don't last always. Late in the midnight hour, Spirit's going to change it around, okay? And around and around. You have to have faith, unwavering faith, extremely unwavering. Let it inspire you. Don't let it make you upset. You could possibly need to do some meditation, do some grounding, get out into nature as well. That could help you as well. Read some scripture, whatever works for you, okay? Maybe purchase some plants to put in your home or in your room, okay? With the 9 of Pentacles here, this is you being comfortable. See, this is the energy that has people frazzled. This is the energy. This is it, fire signs. You have people frazzled because you are the one. This is how your family and your friends from your past look at it. You weren't supposed to be the one to make it. Possibly there was someone else in your family or your friend circle who got roses pinned on them, meaning they got a lot of upliftment. They were more favored. Okay, there was a lot of favoritism, and maybe you were criticized. Okay, and I'm here. You took it on the chin. You never complained though. You stayed focused and just did the best you had to do. And people are angry about this because now, if there's any lies or slander that has been spoken about these fire placement signs here, those people have to recant their story. So that looks pretty goofy to spend a long period of time. And I'm hearing some of these people may have spent years speaking about you in a negative form, a negative way. And now they have to recant it because people are looking, and there are people saying, wow, that's amazing. I thought the fire signs wasn't doing nothing. I thought you said they were lazy. I thought you said they were a bum. I thought you said they didn't know nothing. They very intelligent. Did you hear about the book they just wrote? It's #1 bestseller. Did you hear about it? And they writing the second one. Did you hear about the commercial? Did you hear about the movie shoot? Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you? And it's, it's causing a disturbance. It has them frazzled. So they are gathering and they are competing with each other, Spirit is saying. They want to start something. They are inspired, but they're inspired fire signs in the wrong way. But either way, with Sawilo here, it's letting you know that you will be supported moving forward. A lot of positive changes, a lot of victory and success in your life force, in your health as well. So you can expect increased energy and vitality and great things on the horizon. This completes the read for the zodiac placements of all fire signs. Later.